Yo guys, what is going on? It's Lukey here and welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be talking through the shotgun challenges. I'm going to be giving you guys some of the best tips to get these done as fast as possible, and I also do have a whole entire playlist dedicated to how to unlock gold camo on a bunch of different weapons. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure to check it out. It should be on my page. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about how to get. So the first thing you need to do for shotguns is level them up. Now what I recommend is going on Fireteam Bomb mode. As you guys know, I say this in every single video, but I recommend you guys doing something a little bit different. So with the kind of weaker kind of weapons, the shotguns are kind of weak on this game, to be fair. But with the kind of more weak weapons, as you guys have probably seen in my videos, such as pistols, snipers, you know, the ones kind of harder to get kills with, I recommended you guys going ahead and going on Fireteam Bomb mode. And what you guys want to do instead is not just run around with the shotgun, you want to run around with a different weapon as your primary, such as an XM4. You want to down the enemy with that XM4 and then finish them whilst they're on the floor with the shotgun, and this will level your shotgun up and your primary weapon really quickly. So that is the best way. Or another way I've been doing it is going ahead and playing zombies. This shotgun on zombies is really good, as you guys probably know. So that is also another way you guys can level the shotguns up really fast. So first of all, I'm going to show you guys a class setup or some of the attachments you should be using on each shotgun to get easier kills. Pretty much both shotguns have the exact same weapons, so just apply these attachments to both shotguns and you should be good. This is the first attachment. It increases your ADS spread, which is really helpful. And next up we have the reinforced heavy barrel. It increases your range and your fire rate, which is very helpful on this shotgun, and it is also helpful on the other shotgun as well. We have the 5mm laser for increased hip fire accuracy. This is going to help out a bunch. And then we have the 12 round tube, the highest amount of bullets you can possibly have. I recommend you guys sticking it on. And then we have the no stock for even more mobility, so this is going to be really helpful. For perks, flak jacket, we want a scavenger, and we want to have ghost. If you want to, you can use the wild card where you get 6 perks, and you guys can stick on ghost and ninja as well. The field mic upgrade is going to be key for getting those bloodthirsties, but let's go ahead and get into the first challenges. So the first one is to get kills, which is obviously going to come naturally, so I'm not going to talk about that. And then the next one is to get 50 headshots. 50 headshots with shotguns might sound difficult, but it's actually very easy if you do this one thing. Don't try. That's correct. When you go for headshots, do not try for the headshots. By the time you've done all of the other attachments, and by the time you have gotten this weapon like max level, you're already going to have the 50 headshots. They're going to come completely naturally, so I recommend you guys literally not even trying to get these done. That is the #1 biggest tip for shotguns and many other weapons. The next challenge is to get 5 kills without dying 20 times. This one, once again, might sound quite difficult. This shotgun, some of the shotguns are kind of weak. The Gallo it's okay, and I'm not sure how to say it, but the Heya 77, I have no idea how to pronounce that weapon. Anyway, both of these shotguns are okay. Honestly, a lot of people at the beginning of the game, they were complaining because shotguns are your secondaries, and a lot of people might think this is OP. Now, it can be, but they aren't really the best shotgun. You can't really run around with a shotgun and do really well with it, because you're going to get outgunned by MP5s and stuff like that pretty much like 50% of the time, unless you get lucky or unless you're fast, unless you shoot them from behind. So honestly, the best way to get this challenge done is what I have found. I've been playing free-for-all, and with free-for-all it's more one-on-one gunfights, and because it's more one-on-one gunfights, it's going to be easier just to go ahead and obviously win that one-on-one gunfight instead of it being like 1-on-2, 1-on-3, etc. Another good game mode, of course, is Combined Arms Mosh Pit. You guys know I love this map, this game mode. You gotta search for Cartel because it's a small map and it's really good for getting kills. Just use my class setup, and these once again should come pretty naturally. The best way to do it is flank the enemy spawn. Make sure you have a UAV on. Make sure you use field mic, and that's pretty much it. Now, on to the next one. We need 50 long shots with a shotgun. Now, this one is probably the most difficult one. However, I do have a few little tips. The best way to do this is to play hardcore domination or hardcore free-for-all. On hardcore domination, it's probably the best, but you can play hardcore free-for-all if you guys want to. I do play both of them, but at the moment I've been playing hardcore free-for-all to get those easier long shots. The reason for this is because the shotguns are much longer. Obviously they're like a one-shot kill, and at those long ranges you're going to be able to get long shots pretty easily, especially in hardcore. Hardcore free-for-all, like I said, is also very good, so honestly just play those as normal and long shots will naturally come. If you want to obviously increase your chances to get long shots, just sit very far back from the B flag, but close enough where your shotgun will be a one-shot kill. That's what I do. Just find a nice little spot that overlooks B flag, and then once the enemies are capturing B flag, you guys can obviously get the long shots and clear them off the flag with your shotgun. And the shotgun range for long shots isn't really that far, it's quite close to be fair, so you guys should be good with this one. The next challenge is to get 75 kills whilst your enemy has been detected or stunned, etc. For this one, you basically just need to stick some stuns on your class setup, use a field mic, use a UAV, and whenever you get kills when the enemy is detected by UAV or your field mic or is stunned, it will count. The next challenge is to go ahead and get 75 point blank kills. Now this one is quite difficult, but it can be also easy, once again, if you listen to my tips and do exactly what I say. So there are a few different options for you guys, the first one being to play domination. Once again, combined arms on mosh pit, and you guys will see in the gameplay in the background, one thing I always do is I will completely flank. I'll go on the hardest flank ever, just so I can get behind a few enemies. So for example, this one right here is quite good. This game mode is quite good because the enemies are going to be concentrated on that specific area. As you guys know, on this game mode, you got to capture the hard point or capture the hill or whatever it is, and obviously the enemies are going to be completely concentrated on that flag. So what you guys want to do is do exactly what I'm doing in this clip right now. Go on the hardest flank you possibly can, get right up behind them, and then try and get as close as you can before you kill them. Now sometimes like that, for example, you're not going to get a point blank because you do literally need to be touching the enemy's back in order to get the kill. So if you get into a room when there's like 4 enemies like I just did, it might be quite difficult. Another good way is to play hardcore free-for-all once again, and just go ahead and sneak up behind people, chuck a stun, and then go up behind them and get a point blank kill on them. Or hardcore domination, go ahead and flank the whole entire spawn, go up behind enemies, sneak up behind them, make sure you use ghost and make sure you use ninja. This is going to keep you off the minimap, and it's also going to make your footsteps quiet so the enemies aren't going to know that you're behind them. Get as close as you can. Once again, stuns are helpful, and then you should be able to get the kills pretty easy. The next one is to get 2 or more kills rapidly, so basically you just need to get double kills, and this one is very easy. This will come completely naturally. The biggest tip, once again, you probably noticed a little bit of pattern with the shotguns, but the biggest tip for the shotguns for pretty much most of the camos is to flank the enemy as hard as you possibly can. Once you're behind them all, they're not going to know you're there. Make sure to use ninja, use ghost, and you guys should get some pretty easy double kills. That's it for today's video. Make sure to check out my channel for more videos on gold camos, etc. and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.